In Dexter Resurrection, Episode 5, Murder Horny, redefines everything viewers thought they understood about Mia, aka Lady Vengeance, portrayed by Krysten Ritter. What begins as a compelling potential partnership between two vigilante killers quickly spirals into a confrontation of ideology, identity, and survival. The twist doesn't just reshape Dexter's perception, it flips the trajectory of Mia's character and shakes the foundation of what fans thought this revival was building toward. The manufactured myth of Lady Vengeance. From the start, Mia seemed like a kindred spirit to Dexter. They met at Prater's exclusive dinner party, a who's who gathering of morally gray elites. She was beautiful, mysterious, and most importantly to Dexter, appeared to follow a code. Reports had dubbed her Lady Vengeance due to a trail of male victims with violent or abusive histories. But when Dexter and Mia grow closer, the truth emerges. The moniker was a media fabrication. Mia admits she hates the name, calling it a sexist label that would never be applied to a man. While the media assumed she was killing abusers out of righteous rage, the reality is far darker. Mia isn't selecting her targets based on justice. She just enjoys killing. Her murders coincidentally aligned with some twisted vigilante narrative, but that's never been her intention. As she tells Dexter, society doesn't think a woman could possibly just enjoy murder. I'm the predator. The illusion of kinship shattered. Dexter, who initially believed he had finally found someone who understood him, a killer who lived by a version of the code, is horrified. Unlike Dexter, who operates under strict rules instilled by his father Harry, Mia is chaos incarnate. Her pleasure comes from domination and destruction, not order or restraint. This revelation disorients Dexter, who thought she might be the one person who truly understood the darkness inside him. Harry's ghost reappears to remind him that no one else is like him, and it's meant as comfort. But it lands with melancholy. Dexter will never find true companionship in someone who shares his burden. Everyone else either lacks control or has motivations far removed from his. Lumen had trauma. Miguel had ego. Mia simply has bloodlust. Dexter's ingenious revenge. Despite Mia qualifying for Dexter's table, he realizes another missing guest from Prater's party would be too conspicuous. So, he orchestrates a masterful takedown. Planting Harrison's watch in Mia's victim trophy box and ensuring she's caught in the act, he tips off the police anonymously. As a result, Mia is arrested before she can kill again, pinned as the infamous Lady Vengeance thanks to the planted evidence and the perfectly timed call. This serves multiple purposes. Dexter removes a dangerous killer, protects another victim, and clears his son, Harrison, of suspicion in Ryan's murder, at least temporarily. It's a classic Dexter move, strategic, layered, and nearly flawless. What comes next for Mia? Even though Mia is behind bars, her influence lingers. She holds dangerous secrets about Prater and the identities of other killers from the dinner parties. When Charlie Uma Thurman visits her under the guise of being her lawyer, Mia insists she won't talk. But Leon's harsh philosophy, never get caught, might seal her fate regardless. Charlie promises her protection, but given how she previously dealt with rogue killers, her calm demeanor may conceal an ominous threat. Meanwhile, Claudette is unconvinced that Mia is responsible for everything. She plans to meet with Mia, suspecting a deeper story behind the Ryan murder. Her instincts tell her Harrison had a role, and she isn't ready to let it go. Adding to the tension, Angel Batista sees the news and immediately senses that the narrative doesn't add up. He's always been close to the truth, and his gut tells him Harrison and Dexter had a hand in framing Mia. His involvement in later episodes could reignite old investigations and bring Dexter's carefully laid plans crashing down. A new chapter for Dexter and Harrison. Ironically, the fallout of the Mia debacle brings father and son closer. Harrison realizes Dexter's actions weren't about control, they were about love. For the first time, Harrison sits down with his father and breaks bread, finally seeing him not as a manipulative figure, but as someone who truly wants to protect him. Dexter, in turn, understands that Harrison doesn't need to become like him to be accepted. In a bittersweet twist, the collapse of Dexter's illusion about Mia becomes the catalyst that heals his fractured bond with his son. Mia might not have made it to Dexter's table, but her impact reshaped the show's emotional core. Her story isn't just a cautionary tale, it's a reminder that not all monsters are born of trauma or code. Some simply enjoy the darkness. And that's the kind Dexter can't save.